Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to 1111 Tarot. This is your 2021 Lessons and Blessings reading. All right, my lovelies, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, this also might be new to you. So what this is this is the 1111 Wheel of Life. And I manifested a whole bunch of wonderful karmic crap to resolve. And so I did that by going out on a new moon and make some wishes. And yeah, it works. Doesn't work the way you want, but it works. And so I went back to the divine and I said, Archangel Michael, you're my guide. Show me how to manifest properly. And he told me, you have to go to Great Spirit in the center of everything. And just like the medicine wheel from our ancestors, we have to use this type of a flow where we're incorporating the divine, the 5D, and our ancestors to co-create. And that's how you manifest properly according to what I've been shown. So in that, I drew up the blueprint and I've made it into this mat, really nice heavy duty mat, and I use it for my readings and I welcome you to join me with that. All right, my lovelies, let's get started. All my decks are pre-shuffled, premeditated, and pre-shuffled, I don't know. Here we go. Hey, it's real. I don't edit. These are whispers of love, and that's what the Great Divine wants to communicate to us. So with that, let's see what we have, Capricorn. Focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. Now, I want to say Libra got this as their card in the center as well. And look, she's feeding this baby dragon. And I do feel we're going to find that we come to a timeline in 21 where we're all going to be called to service to help people through things. Because 21 is all about Saturn and Jupiter coming into Aquarius. Aquarius is the humanitarian, and Saturn is more of the very rigid, strict rules. And so we're going to have some serious clashes, and I think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to feel the structures come down, and it's going to call upon us. You have a 24, which is a 6, which is about love. So I say it's a 6 because that's the root number. All right, my lovelies. Now, I have some good news before we get going any further. And that is, if you've been wondering, like, how to do tarot yourself, I am going to be doing an online, live, interactive tarot course for all those subscribers and followers. And that is coming in January. So stay tuned for the details. Please show your support in any way that you like. Whatever affects the algorithm that you're comfortable with, I appreciate it. All right, Capricorns, here we go. Let's switch over to our Threads of Fate, which this deck for me, whoa, sorry about that. This deck for me speaks very raw, deep messages simplistically. Like, it can be paradoxical. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to focus on here. This is the 5D talking to us in our thoughts, telepathic messages, in our dreams, and intuition. It's what happens before something's manifested. So we're going to put one card there for the communication from the 5D. We're going to go here into the south node, which is our material plane, and what are we contributing to the manifestation. Then we'll go up here to our west. This is what our ancestors are communicating, and how are they co-creating with us. And then finally, in our spiritual water north node. Now let's see what we have here. Let's start in the east because that's where sun rises. We'll move then into the south. We'll circle around and get some aspects from our elders. And then we'll move into the 5D, which is your spiritual wealth, health. All right, 5D says, speak truth. All right, Capricorn. Think about it. Focus on love. Speak truth. I think it's being honest with your emotions and your feelings with yourself, right? Speak truth. Take a deep breath. I think we're about to go deep for 2021. Here we go. What are you offering? Sacred sexuality. Damn, Capricorn, you're serious. Like, you are ready to realize that you're going to really protect the intimate sides of you until you feel guided, like intuitively, like you're going to be protecting yourself. But that doesn't mean you're not going to be offering love, right? Wow. Ancestors speak and they say you're going to be the truth warrior. Holy crap, Capricorn. Like, just the facts, ma'am. That's what comes to mind. Like, I feel like you're going to do it compassionately and with a lot of love. But you've got speak truth and the warrior. Look, it's 2 swords, which is all about truth. It's all about speaking up. It's all the words that you use. So we're co-creating with our 5D, our higher self, as well as our ancestors. And look, they're mirroring. And what does it all boil down to? Setting the example. Roses always represent love to me, and it's encasing this world. Let's go forward. In your spiritual realm, you've got manifest. You're going to be manifesting love, but you're going to be protecting your sexuality in doing so. And you're going to be showing love and speaking love as well as speaking the truth. Capricorns, look at this picture. Wow. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead. We're going to dig into the next set of oracle cards. So if you notice, there's actually 7 placements for the oracle cards because this is Great Spirit, and we always go through every direction. We return to Great Spirit to get that balance that we're co-creating. See the balance? Yes. And we're about to go into what cycle are you going into? And then what are you stepping into as you get into 2021? So for that, I love the Moonology. It puts it in perspective of what part of the cycle we're actually in. All right, my lovelies. Currently, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So you might have a Cancer coming into your path. Might not be. Doesn't have to be. But Cancerian energy is a lot of lighthearted, just not taking things for granted, but being grateful that things are calm and that you are being looked over and just feeling satisfaction in that. So it's time to enjoy things. And we have new moon. We do have a full moon coming up December 30th in Sagittarius. All right, my lovelies, here's where you're going as you head into 2021. What do you need to release? Ooh, Capricorn. So we need to focus on love, and what do we need to release? Well, we're going to find out. So that's your oracle part of the spread, and it's the cosmos swirling around the great divine, which leaves us the 4 pillars to define what each section is. So this is your 5D. This is where it's being thought of, created, and over here we get our trial and error, which is a lot to do with our emotional side. How do we feel? How do we feel? What are we learning from it? What are we gaining from it? And then we push it forward into the physical material world. And then what do we get from it? Success, spiritual success. And, how do we feel when we lay our head down on the pillow at night? And what do we need to pull away from it? How can we cleanse it? How can we improve it? What's our higher path? Our lessons and blessings. All right, my lovelies. Now, I won't always go into such great detail, but this is new to everybody, so I wanted to kind of walk through it. Here we go. Guess what time it is? Oh, yeah. Time for the tarot, kids. I'm getting a drink. All right, my favorite peeps. Let's grab the tarot. Now, please don't ask me what the name of this deck is because I honestly don't know. I'm pretty sure you can still find it on Amazon. I've had it for a number of years, and it's my favorite. So with that, let's get started. We're going to be focused on this section, which is going to show you in the spring. I'm trying to focus it for you. There we go. Spring of 2020. We're going to have something lit up and shown to us. That's illumination. Then we're going to get clarity. And then we're going to have wisdom. Here we go, my lovelies. In illumination. Oh boy. Who got this? Somebody else got this in the exact same spot. Can't remember. I'm in my 10th read. Not in a row. Excuse me. All right. So, decision. Capricorn, you got a huge decision being shown to you. It's in the beginning of the year, and it may take the whole year to get there. Here we go. Clarity. King of Swords. Good Lord, you have swords everywhere. It's all about this speaking the truth, right? Speaking the truth. Clarity. In your clarity, look, in your clarity, you've got this truth seeker. Right? Wisdom. What do you got? Hermit. Yeah, you're going to have a lot you're questioning. I feel as though you're going to be looking at the beginning of the year. The decision is, what do you believe and what don't you believe? And you're just going to have to let go of everything you thought you believed and go with what you know. Because that's this card. This is your intuition. You're going to learn, or you're going to go, or you're going to experience this feeling of things are all upside down and you've went through Alice's rabbit hole, Capricorn. And I feel as though this rabbit hole, you're going to be chasing the rabbit till you find your intuition. I really do. And I think that's what the sacred sexuality is all about. I think when you go in to find yourself, remember, you have friends, you have support team, you have us to lean on. And this could be a hard time coming up. But there's always blessings that follow this lesson. So let's continue, my lovelies. Here we go. We're moving into what is coming forward. I kid you not. You have the Ace of Swords, another sword. You have all swords on the board almost. Like sword, sword, two swords, a sword. You do have a wand for yourself, a magical wand of knowledge. But you're not going to be holding your tongue. You're going to be cutting out what you don't know to be true to you. You're going to stand up and speak it. Now here we go, my lovelies. Trust. You've got the divine behind you. You will be victorious. This is the Chariot. It's Cancerian energy. It also means that there's a balance to be found. If you look at this, it's the yin and the yang. And that is the balance that you're going to find early on in 2021. And I do feel that that's where your compassion is going to come in. Because I feel you're going to be helping others to understand how to balance things out. I feel like Capricorn and Libra might be working together in some way in the collective on the 3D. You both have very similar, different paths, but at the same, like I see Libra as the one that gathers the resources into the hub and is the distributor. And I see Capricorn as the vocal part of this community love as we go into 2021. All right, my lovelies, here we go. We're going into growth. Wow. Capricorn, you're going to be handed this Empress position. Let's get up a little bit closer. Let me fix the camera there. She holds the key. It's a huge key. It may be the key to the city in a sense. I feel like you're really going to be the spokesperson for a group. I almost want to say co-leadership. I don't say leader. You might be. but you're going to be a very motherly, nurturing, but expect the truth. Like, you're going to be very nurturing, but you're also going to expect the rules followed. Spiritual rules, yeah. All right, we're moving to the 3D. I'm so excited, Capricorn. All right, so what do we have? Introspection, dream, and experience, right? So these all add to create what we manifest. And that's why I say you are accountable for what you manifest. And that's why it's so important to co-create with the divine. And here we go. 2 of Wands, introspect. You obviously got this decision, right? Look down here. You start this off in 2021 with spring, illumination, the light being shown by the 5D, by the collective saying, speak truth. And you're thinking about this. You really are. You're like, all right, I need to really gather myself and, get focused. So you do so in the spring. What's interesting is now you've got the world in your hand. And I feel you're reaching outside of your community by the fall of 2021. A whole new path. And you've got your hand on a wand. And in introspect, it is taking a long time to get to this place in life. You may have never thought you were going to be here. But you have influence. Here we go. Now, this is your perception. What? Get out of town, Capricorn. Oh my golly. This is why I know I'm designed to do this job, because I am talking to a world worker. This person is going to be a truth seeker. This is the world. It's a completed cycle. It's the perspective of the world going through a change, of your world going through a massive completion and going through a portal into a whole new concept of what you hold important, what you know. Like, you're giving up the other people's opinions. You don't care. It's what you know to be true, and you're speaking it. Here we go, my lovelies. Experience is coming in. Your experience is that this is a heartbreaking path and that you're going to lose people on the way. You're going to lose them on the way if they disagree, because you are the King of Swords. But the divine is guiding you in your wisdom. See? Your wisdom. And that means a lot to you. Capricorn, we'll get some definition, but this is a 3. You are on the right path. You are. Get ready. Here we go. Spiritual success. Look what you have to cleanse, because this is in your cleansing spot. See? That's why I use this wheel. The 1111 Wheel of Life was given to me so that we understand things. This is what you're cleansing. You can do this read yourself. Sleepless nights up in your head. Look at all the words spoken that just keep going through your head, going through your head. Let it go. Let it go. It's time to rest. You're on the right path, my lovely. You're going to manifest what you feed energy to. What are you feeding energy to? Your fears? Your worries? Is that the beast we're going to feed, Capricorn? Or look at this beast, or love. You're going to learn to let that go, my lovely. It might be a struggle, but you do win. Because this is all about this little tit for tat. Like, the words turn into wands. I always think of this as kids playing sticks and swords, but they're not getting hurt. It's wild communication. It's making people think outside the box in this case. It's your communication is your renewal. Yes, it's a 5. Yes, it's a challenge. But trust the divine. Purity. Here we go, my lovely Capricorns. I told you the divine is here. This is major arcana. Wheel of Fortune. This is all going in your favor. This is the wheel turning, moving forward, changing, adapting. Every single animal on this Wheel of Fortune has wings because you're about to fly, Capricorn. All you got to do is get past your self-doubt and allow yourself to focus on self-love.